Sauger. Look at that. Look at this place. I have never been here during the day. Meldal Lock and Dam. Never been here during the day. I came here once at night, had no idea how to fish it, left. It's cold, it's windy, it's March, which is to be expected. I'm after whatever bites today. I don't know if I'm going to fish here. If I do, I'll pack light and I'll come down here with smaller baits. I think I'm going to go on downstream because I think they've got a lot of, looks like they got the tournaments running pretty good. And there's a dude fishing, there's a person fishing down there in the one spot I would fish in. But Meldal Lock and Dam, let's do this. As is often the case, I packed pretty heavy today. But once I get down here and get reorganized, it won't be as bad. But I brought kind of a rod for every presentation. Now if I find out that there's nothing here, I'll go light and I'll just move around until I find some fish. But oh, Johnny cut corners here. The goal is to find some fish for y'all and make a video. As bad as I hate that I drove all the way down here and I'm gonna have to walk it, it looks like there's a current break or a push within casting distance up there. That's where I'll start. I don't know. New body of water. That looks pretty good right there. But let's do this. It's a pretty good wind coming out of the west, southwest. It's actually pushing the water, the top of the water, back that way. But out there, it seems to be a little bit calmer coming out of the current, and I think I'm gonna start in here. I don't know what I'm gonna fish it with. Find something, get in the water. This wind is a bit much. Couldn't find anything, couldn't even stay out there with the ultralight. Looks like a little point, maybe I can work around here. I'm gonna use the 3.7 inch bait on a 1/4 ounce head. Maybe get it to stay out there a little better. Not sure how I feel about this spot here. Since the wind is so crazy right now, I had the Carolina rig with a 1/2 ounce egg sinker to swivel to the rest of my line there. Trim that knot up. I'm gonna try to keep my bait down on the bottom where I know these hybrids are at. I think I finally found a place I can fish without getting pummeled by the wind. Gosh, I should have just parked up there. I bet you it's about 15 feet deep out there. Judging by how long it took that sinker to go. So, I'll try to fish. Keep an eye out for that clicker. Or an ear out for that clicker. I can't even think right now. Sorry guys, I'm just frustrated. So that is the edge of a push right over there. Right there, what I just cast it in is what you would call a push. And those fish will be hanging out there eating bait right in the edges of those. Okay, I just hit bottom. This wind would just lay down. Wouldn't be in business. Man, it's deep right there. It is so deep right there. I'm really surprised how deep it is. Got a fish of some sort on here though. I'm so excited right now. I thought it was a sauger. Yeah, buddy. Man, this fish has no idea how happy I am that I just caught it. Sauger. Look at that. I don't think I've ever been as happy to catch such a small fish before. Thank you, buddy. Right here. Right there. Where you hit. Success! Success! Feels so good. Oh, freaking pumped. I'm kind of curious That fish ate a big bait. So I think there's bigger bait swimming here if they're hitting stuff like that. Man, it takes forever to get down to the bottom. You reel that in at all, and you were off the bottom for a good 5-6 seconds. I wonder if I could get this ultralight down there. If I could get this ultralight down there, just let it sink for about 10 minutes. I bet you I could catch something. I've got a sluggo and a bobby garland on there. Fish on, I told you, first cast. I knew those little sauger would be there. I freaking knew that. That's what's been busting my big baits, is those little, we call those cigars. I mean, because they're so small, they're like cigar shaped size. But I knew if I could get it down there, that little bobby garland, sluggo, double combo would not disappoint. So, same spot. They're there. I know where they're at now. It feels good to apply the basics and catch fish. So I'm gonna let it, give it 10 seconds, and I'm gonna work these deep rocks and see how many of these and how big they get. How many sauger are down there. Wow. Okay, so I wasn't even reeling. That was going to the bottom. There's so many down there that was going to the bottom. Are you serious right now? You guys saw that, right? Wasn't even reeling yet, and there it was. Let's try that again. Pretty brutal conditions right now. This wind is really taking the life out of me. I've not really caught anything since those 3 sauger. It's just days like this, you really got to grind it out. Sitting down there wallowing, feeling sorry for myself. I need to be fishing. I just got really cold, kind of down and out. Yeah, he's catching them too. They're right in front of us.
And since then, we have not had the sauger fishing that we had before that.
There's a better one.
Yeah, you're getting good.
Hey, they aren't thumping. They are not thumping.
No, they're just getting heavy.
I tell you what, I caught one a while ago. I threw towards him, and it was just, I was waiting for it to hit bottom. I felt it thump. It didn't even make it to the bottom. I think I got a hybrid here.
Good. That's the first one of them you caught?
Yeah.
I'm thinking they're going to start pulling in. Now, see, that hybrid didn't fight as hard as they normally do.
No, not at all. Normally I can tell, because between a white and a hybrid, just on the thump.
They'll work you, buddy. Even on that side.
Oh yeah. Oh, I got 6-pound braid on there. There it is.
I caught one the other day. Find out where these fish is wanting to school against the bank. And just keep pitching that level.
Well, it's calmed down a little bit. I may go back to fishing my little ultralight there. Man, I tell you, they were one right after the other. Feels like another white. Oh no, he's got a lot of head shakes on him. I got a white bobby garland. No, that's a walleye there. And then got like a fire tiger almost.
Well, I want to tell you what I found down here. The curly tails and the little ones that you're using works good. But I found out that those flukes
Yep.
When they won't hit nothing else, they're hitting them.
Yeah.
All it is, and right behind that you'd see a full-blooded striker come out. I mean, it was like one volcano after another come up out of that water. That was so cool. And you could walk across the river on them and never touch water. They were everywhere.
Really?
I sat right up there and cast that third abutment out there with the surf rod with 3.5 pounds.
Man, you ain't kidding. They just want it dragging across the bottom.
Yes, sir. They want it as close as you can get it to the bottom. That's the other key to fishing salt.
I think that's another walleye, ain't it? No.
He could be. That could be a
Sauger.
And I'm glad to see him.
Yep.
I'm glad to see him.
Man, that's so crazy that they just want it, the bait so presented so slow.
That looks like a walleye.
It did.
I'm glad to see him.
I tell you, I go to Florida and I know I pack all these heavy baits and everything, but 90% of my snook and tarpon I catch on that little Bobby Garland crappie minnow.
Sure.
That's all I use.
I love it.
I'm not above it, but I just, to me, smallmouth is like a trophy. Big walleye are trophies.
That's exactly.
I'll eat probably 5 pounds and under on walleye.
Yeah.
But crappie, I'll eat crappie.
They're gone.
Yeah.
They finished them off. And I was surprised how good they actually were. They were good eating fish.
Man. Small as those mouths are, they got some clamping power.
They clamp down, they hold them little teeth too. That's
Yeah.
tough.
It's not a bad little sauger.
Oh, them's pretty.
Healthy.
That's one of the prettiest fishes that there is in the water.
Yep. I like walleye. They kind of remind me of tigers when they get big and they got those stripes.
I keep seeing one of the dams, and they have to be on.
Look at that.
Yes, sir. That's a moon eye.
Yep. If I had any sense about me, I'd put them on and that other rod and throw them up there.
None of them guys. None of them. He wanted that one. If you had that, you have to go that way.
There we go.
Yeah. No time might catch me one.
Oh, is this the first white of the day?
Yeah.
There it is. Nope, that's a hybrid. Yep, all of them go back to the tail and it's got the broken lines. Look at that.
15 inches? Caught walleye down there doing it? I've never fished down there, and I got some in-laws that went down there for years and fished down there. But I've never,
Come on,
I've
baby.
never went down there and fished down there. Usually when I go to Trump, it's up in the lake. Every time I go down there and fish close down, I see more fish than anybody around me. But lately I couldn't.
There we go.
I don't know what it is with them fish down there. They're there.
I actually posted 2 of my last 3 videos have been down there. I posted about an hour-long video yesterday fishing down there, but we were wearing the sturgeon out. We caught 10 that day.
Really? What was you catching them on?
Night crawler.
Night crawler.
Well, we were throwing shiners out for stripers.
Yeah.
And they were hitting those.
I think I watched your video already.
Did you? I don't want to curse us, but the wind's dying down.
Where that chain link fence is, I walk as far up there as I can walk.
Okay.
If it's a good fish, I gotta walk down the wall and get him in.
Yeah.
And I've had a whole bunch of people say, how you gonna get fishing if you hook him up there? I said, let me hook him first, then I'll worry about
Yeah.
you.
That's part 2 of the equation.
Well, that's what all the bass guys tell you when they're bass fishing in tournaments and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Let's get him hooked, and then we'll worry about getting
Right.
him, you know.
I don't want to curse us, but the wind seems to be dying down.
In the summertime when they quit running the gates, you watch.
Hit the bottom hook.
You just go and take hip boots or the fish cleaning station.
Throw it out. Let it sink. It goes down about right here. It's so deep. I don't know. They're biting like this, I might stay. These are fun. Catch them cast after cast like this.
Yes, sir. Yeah, all them red brick. I could figure out where that's at, but you have to go right there at it to figure it out.
And if you're putting in that time and you like fishing that much, then chances are you're kind of a sportsman, maybe.
And not only that, but you already know that below these locks and dams is a good place to fish.
Yeah.
See that? So that's a key right there.
I don't know if I caught this one deeper, if it's better fish.
You can tell they're on this side of the river.
Yeah.
So you can just start going up.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Love these little fish. White bobby garland.
The satellite is not that clear.
Tell you what, I stepped up here to do what guys do when they drink a lot of water and fish, but made some really good friends down there. I think we're just having a conversation so the whole time, so I'm not really talking to the camera a lot, but finally located the fish, figured out how to do them. It's just so rewarding. So I'm gonna finish out the night down there. Winds died down and I can fish with my ultralight and try to put some more fish on the camera for y'all. Sauger are just going wild down there, but hopefully I get into a wider hybrid before it gets too dark. Right. Yeah. You know what kills me is I've got this ain't bragging or not, this is just me. When I was in Afghanistan, I watched a lot of river monsters. So when I got home, I googled what was Jeremy Wade using in all his videos, and I just bought it. And it cost me $700 to put line on my shark reel. Yeah. There's a 2,500 yards of braid on there. Yeah. The last time I used that reel was 5 years ago with my hammerhead. And Regina's like, why don't you sell it? And I'm like, nope, that's fishing gear. I'm not selling that. Plus it caught the biggest fish of my life on it, but she's starting to understand. I bought her a nice little, she got into wade fishing with me last year. So I bought her a little Fluger President, little 100 or 50 size, and just a St. Croix Premier, little 5 or 6 footer. And I think that's a little walleye. She's like, I cannot wait for it to get warm so we could go wade fishing. I was like, I love you.
Let me tell you.
I'm gonna put a ring on your finger.
My wife fishes with me. She loves it. She loves crappie fishing. She'd be over here if it wasn't too cold. She loves to fish and stuff. And I love it when I see, because I raised 2 daughters, and I love it when I see women and kids out here trying to do this.
Yes.
I've enjoyed this all my life doing this kind of stuff. And I know the satisfaction it can give. And it's nothing more than just catching this little old fish right here and fooling him into biting and getting him into the bank.
Yep.
And then putting him back loose. I have enjoyed it myself. I know what it's given me over time. And when I see these kids and women coming down here, it just tickles me.
Yep.
Because you want to know the truth? A lot of women don't even know they can do this.
Or
they don't have a clue.
You ask people if they like to fish, and they're like, man, I just don't have the patience for it. I'm like, I don't think you understand the kind of fishing I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's exactly
like,
that's exactly it. You go get with somebody that knows what they're doing, at least knows a little bit, and figure out what style of fishing you want, because there's all kinds of different styles.
Yes.
There's all kinds of different techniques, styles, and everything else that goes on. We're standing right here, and there's three different rigs that we have on our poles right now.
Yep.
Just those 3. That tells us right there the diversity there is in it.
Which, Ron's, I always wondered if that would work.
It works.
The other day, my buddy was like, I wonder if this, I was like, I don't know. And I see you using it, and I'm like,
There's times you're not going to get nothing done. Or you're just jerking arms off. You might catch one once in a while.
Yeah.
But the times to do it is when the water gets up about 30 feet and then get into a pocket where there is no current flow, and then do it in there. All the fish in the river, when the river gets up, will want to go into slack water areas. Now that's a decent, well, I ain't snag. Wants to get into slack water areas and just rest to get out of the main hard river flow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Come to the river 8 feet, 15 feet. And when it gets up 6 feet, it when it gets too clear of that, means you got a cast up. I like it around about 15 foot deep. Work at it. And work that bait. The reason I like it there,
Come on, fish.
Go further out, you really don't have to have getting all the things down. I just like it about actually you work the edge. And I've had some good days.
There it is. I think that's my last one, fellas. I think so, yeah. He knows he's my last one because he's like, give it, let me eat it. Well, the river's been good to me today, though.
Yeah, you're pretty good fishing. You'll hit it right.
Well, I learned a little bit by watching you two tonight.
That's good.
For sure. Yep. Dang, it would have been a walk, wouldn't it? God, I might. Oh, man. You're a lifesaver, bud. All right, y'all. Made an awesome friend tonight. Actually, I hope I made a couple of them. But I am done fishing here. Just truly great just to meet people that are super nice, super knowledgeable, and are willing to pass on what they learned in their generation as they fish and continue to fish these giant bodies of water, because it takes years and years and years of practice and experience to learn these. And I'm super pumped that I got to meet a couple of people that were willing to share their knowledge and give me a ride back to my car. So if you're watching this right now, I'm not going to mention any names, but thanks, brother, and thanks to the other gentlemen I met down on the water. I appreciate all the help and everything you all give me. But I got to get out of here. I'm cold, it's late, and thanks for watching.